no promises.
Hello chat, I'm outside enjoying this fine weather and I look good as right now, so I'm gonna teach you guys how to make a character in Blender. It's not gonna be like a tutorial, so to speak, but it's gonna be like a walkthrough. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video. This is my first ever like video with my face in it. But yeah, I hope you guys like it. Yeah! Okay chat. So I'm holding my laptop and I'm sitting on a chair. I'm sitting on a chair right now and I'm just gonna like talk through the video. It's gonna be like a voiceover kind of, so to speak. So yeah, I'm just holding my laptop. Let's do this. Alright, so the first thing I do is I grab my base. I already have it modeled and everything, so it's easy to, you know, just grab and alter when I need to, like, cause every character is gonna have like a different body. So I just use my base that I have for everything and just modify it to what I want the character to look like. You know, because silhouette is everything. Silhouette is everything. But I recommend having a base beforehand because it saves a lot of time. And next I start on the gloves. The gloves, I'll show like a little example for what I did. But for my base, I literally just copy and pasted it basically and just cut off the parts that I needed that look like a glove. I hope the example like explains it, but yeah, I just cut off the parts I need and just like expand it so that it looks like clothes, I guess. And then I do that for like the body piece and everything like that, just so it's just easier. Like I already have an idea. Like I already have like a hand, and a glove is basically a hand, so why not just take it, you know? Now I am on the hat. I started with the circle and I just extruded up. I tried to match it up with what the reference looked like. I don't really focus on how the structure of it looks while modeling because I go in with the sculpt tool, so I can just kind of like mold it to what I want it to look like. It's a newsboy hat. I really like newsboy hats. They're so cool. They're so cool. So yeah, I just use the sculpt tool to just mold it to what I want. And yeah. Next are the buttons. The buttons are really simple. I could have gone way lighter with the topology, but it's just buttons. And I'm not putting this into a game, so I really don't mind the topology a lot. Although I would say that my style is like mid poly. It's not low poly because I just can't. There's a lot of limitations when it comes to low poly, and high poly is just too much poly count. So I'm like a mid poly type of gal, if you know what I'm saying. And yeah, that's the button. It's just a button. Yeah, it's just a button. So next, I am working on the headphones. The headphones are very tedious, as you guys can see in the reference. The headphones have like an antenna, cause he's oh yeah, I didn't even talk about the character. The headphones have antennas, and she uses those antennas to like get signals from like, I don't know yet. You just use it to get signals, and it's shaped like a music note. I'm not an expert in music, so I don't know what note it's called, but it's shaped like a music note, and I thought that was so cool. It's like an antenna music note, and it makes sense because she's listening to stuff. But y'all get it. Y'all get it, bro. Y'all get it. But I'd say that part was like the most tedious because I couldn't get it to look right. It's kind of weird. It's kind of built weird. So I just took a little time to just making it look right. But yeah, that's the antenna. And here I'm also modeling the brim. What am I talking about? It's not the brim. It's like the band that goes on your head because you're wearing headphones. And it goes on your head. So and that's the headphones. Right? Now on to the body. This is what I was referring to when I said I just took it from her base and shaped it a little bit, like for the bust area. I kind of wanted it to look like it was a kind of like a mesh body. Mesh? I don't know what the word is, but like a body piece that's like hard, that looks hard. And it's kind of like form-fitting. That's what I'm trying to go for. It's like a form-fitting body piece. Extrude the breast part, and I add some edge loops to give like a sharper look. And like throughout the middle section. I just bevel it and inset it. And I kind of wanted to, the look I was trying to go for was that the body piece was like an exoskeleton, because she is a ladybug after all, and she does have an exoskeleton because she's that girl. She's strong as frick, boy. So yeah, that's what I did. Thank you. So smart. And I moved on to the skirt. It's just simple. I kind of wanted to make it a mini skirt because, again, she's that girl. Yeah, what else? Yeah, I'll also put the add-ons that I'm using in the video. The add-ons that I'm using in the video is Deep Paint. The add-on is by Gakutada on oh my god, on YouTube. I'll put his YouTube channel in the description, but basically his add-on lets you make grease pencil sketches and lets you turn it into a mesh. It's called Deep Paint. It's really nice. It's very useful, and I pretty much use it for all my textures, or for like my base textures at the very least. But yeah, and here I'm just remodeling the shoe because the original base mesh, like the feet part, was very messed up. The topology was messed up like that. I don't know why that was giving me a hard time, but yeah, I just decided to remodel the shoe, the feet part, because it would just be easier, and I wanted to control the poly count. I also made the wings. The wings were supposed to be like her ears, but I don't know, they're like wings. I don't know if I want them to be ears or what. Like, I don't know. They didn't record me doing them, but basically I just got a plane and kind of added loop cuts into like a wing, and then I added some loop cuts in the middle, beveled them, and inset them. Yeah. And I'm also using this tutorial for the, like, I don't know what they're called, but the pinchers that insects have. I wanted to add that to her body piece as well. I used a tutorial to like figure out how to like get those nice, like, clean cut bevels, and that really helped a lot. I'll also put that video in the description below for you guys to look at. I'm kind of rushing this. I don't know if you guys could tell. Is that a dragonfly? I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm like rushing this mad fast. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I don't even know why I said mad fast, but I'm rushing this. And yeah, I just made the pinchers for the body piece, and they're just curved objects, and they're beveled using the curved circle. I don't know what it's called. Dude, I've been using Blender for like 4 years now, 3-4 years, and I don't know I still cannot tell you guys what some of this stuff is called. So yeah, what's next? I took the eyes from an old model that I did because I didn't want to redo it. I'll also put the tutorial down in the comments of what eye shader I used. I can also put like a little screenshot of the node setup that I did. She kind of has like little beady eyes, so I ended up taking out the white part of her eyes. Like the whole thing is like a mesh, but I ended up just like leaving the eyelids. I just leave the eyelids and the eyeballs because I thought it would be much cuter. And since her design is kind of, I don't know, I just feel like ladybugs have like beady eyes. And next I'm adding on my geometry node modifier to give it the line art. And if you guys want a tutorial on that too, I can probably find the tutorial I used, but it's been so long, and I oh, there's something on my fucking hand. It's been a long time since I've used that tutorial, and it was like a deep, like I had to go deep to find that tutorial. But yeah, if you guys want the tutorial on the line art, I got you. I wouldn't recommend it for like a playback because it's very Jamal! Yo, my cat! Come here! Jamal! Come here! Okay, my cat's in the back. Hope you guys see him. But yeah. But like I said, it's not really good for playback. It's good for like the final product. So if you guys want that, then I got you. It also animates too. And yeah, next I am kind of playing around with the shader. I wasn't really sure what I wanted to go for, but I kind of wanted it to have like a papery type of watercolor look, so I added some noise to the shadow part. I made like a shader that adds like, that kind of looks cartoony when it hit with shadows. I'll put a picture of what I'm talking about, and I added some noise where the dark parts are, just to give it a kind of, I don't know, paper look, watercolor look, and I really like that. I really like that style. It's really cute. The deep paint add-on is kind of based on vertex painting. You can also texture paint, but it's mainly like for simple vertex painting, and I think that really sells the look too. I just burped, I'm sorry. And stuff like that. I changed the model from the last time I recorded all of this, so it kind of looks different now. And yeah, played around with everything. Modeling and texture painting is all about playing around. You know, you don't really know what it's gonna look like. You don't know what it's gonna end like. You may change it months down the line. You may keep it, but I really cannot tell you guys what I was doing here. I'll give you guys the notes set up though. I'll put it on the screen. I also added a gradient because I'm looking, I don't know, there's something about a gradient that I really love. I just think it just adds so much more variety and like texture to a model. If you want like some more flair to your model, add a gradient. That's going from down to up, and it looks awesome. Like, you can't go wrong with it. It just looks nice. It kind of gives off like a sort of PS1 or PS2. I don't know what the difference is, but it just kind of looks like more like old, like older. Yeah. Alright, and now for everyone's favorite part is the UV unwrapping. Yay. For UV unwrapping, I kind of find it therapeutic and I kind of don't. Like, it's just like, hey, can we just get this moving along? Like, I don't even like the texture like that. But if you're adding like the least amount of texture, I think it's good to just and you don't know if you're gonna add more later, then I think it's just good practice to just UV unwrap everything and do it in like objects. Don't do it all together because it gets overwhelming and you're like, oh my god, where do I put the scenes at? But if you just do it like one by one, it becomes less daunting and kind of fun actually. And yeah, I think Blender is really good with a lot of things, but when it comes to like its core elements like the UV unwrapping, the modifiers, I feel like it can just be a little bit more just like Blender's amazing. I love Blender, but I feel like, and they add all these updates because they're goated. It's free. They add all these updates. Can y'all see some like they add all these updates, but I feel like they're missing out on like the core, the like important components of Blender, like UV texturing, UV unwrapping, and I just feel like the tools need to be like a little bit more simplified, and just to have more tools when it comes to UV unwrapping, because UV unwrapping on Blender is a pain and it takes a lot of time and I don't like it. But I love Blender. Love you guys. Love you guys. But yeah, that's basically it. I kind of rambled a lot. I rambled a lot. Like, bro, my bad. But yeah, this is pretty much everything I do from start to finish when it comes to making a character. I feel like my workflow could improve in some aspects, but I feel like it was pretty fast. This took me about 2 days to model, and like I said, having a base mesh always speeds things up like extremely. And don't focus on like the little parts while modeling. You can fix it with the scoop tool, with the grab brush. You can do that shit, bro. That's about it, guys. So I'm gonna go back in the house and you guys can say hi to my cat. Hey, Jamal. Here he is, guys. Oh, he's such a cutie pie. Hey, Jamal. He's an orange cat. Oh my god, my hair. He's an orange cat, and he very much lives up to the stereotypes that orange cats have. Come on. Alright. Bye, guys.